Now, Victor Oladipo, meantime, was sensational yesterday. And this whole thing might be his coming out party. He had 32 points,
bang, bang.
6 boards, 4 assists, 4 steals. You might recall last summer, the owner of the Cavaliers, Dan Gilbert, when there was talk about where Paul George would wind up and was it going to be Indiana, and then he winds up making the deal with OKC, and that's how Oladipo got there. Dan Gilbert, said Indiana could have done better than it did. Well, Victor Oladipo was listening, and he hasn't forgotten.
Back in July, Dan Gilbert, the Cavs owner, said he didn't think the Pacers got enough in the Paul George deal. I just wondered, were you aware of that? Have you thought about it in recent days?
I'm aware of it.
Were you bothered by it?
No.
Did it fuel you at all?
No, I already had fuel. You can say he added fuel to the fire, I guess you can say, but that was so long ago. I mean, it came up recently, obviously, because we're playing the Cavs in the series, but I'm aware of what he said.
I love the response. I love it. And candidly, why the hell is the owner talking about that in the first place?
Yeah,
why is he commenting on what another team got in a trade for other players?
Because he was salty about how it played out.
Yeah, he's been salty now at least twice publicly, and it bit him in the butt in a big way in the first time that people haven't forgotten about, and this one might do the same thing.
One of the best things that happened to Victor Oladipo is that he played with Russell Westbrook last season. They made it to the playoffs, and he was not able to perform. When you get a chance to witness greatness up close and personal, you realize, I thought I was working hard, but I'm really not going as hard as I can. And I can see the difference in his work ethic and how he's taking care of his body. He's in better shape. He has more confidence about his game. And now he's become a dominant performer.
By the way, not to defend Dan Gilbert by any means, but virtually every talking head in this business thought that the Paul George part of that deal was the better end. So he wasn't the only one, and I'm sure that's part of the fuel that Victor was talking about that he had.
Including me. I'm fully willing to acknowledge that I had that totally wrong, but that's my job. I'm a talking head.
Yeah, we're talking heads.
I don't own a basketball team, so I won't be talking about how other teams go about making their deals.